Easter night. And if you ride around town today, like I do every day, except for the people's trees in the yards and stuff, the city has done an unbelievable. We've got a lot to be proud of. Dominic, Michelle, everybody is just attention at all times. So now, if we will, I'm sure most of y'all listened to the governor this morning, but got your information before. We'll look at that and ask any questions before we put it out as soon as our meeting is over.
Mayor, you were asking, do we have any questions about the governor's response?
No, I'm asking the questions. You know, we're gonna have to adopt that resolution, but the sheet that you got about how we're gonna start curbside service on Monday for the downtown merchants or any merchant in town, and the things that are still closed. If y'all will look at that and ask any questions, because I want y'all to be able to answer folks, because we're gonna all get a lot of questions.
I don't have any questions about it. I will say one thing as a comment, how delighted I am to see things moving forward, to get back to normalcy.
Well, we hope that's gonna happen next Monday, but I think we had done a lot of work to be prepared for this Monday, but when the governor lays the law down, that's basically what it is. So we will meet probably this time next week when it's decided, or maybe a little ahead of time to make. We're gonna have to phase into whatever we do, and I think we all know that, the 10-person rule and that type of thing. So I guess today what we're asking, what we want to vote on, is the execution of that resolution, and also the handout that we've got that we're fixing to put out to the public.
Billy, can you help me on that resolution? Was it sent by email?
I lost you there, Danny.
Was the resolution sent by email?
Yes, it was.
It's in your Dropbox. It's in your Dropbox folder too, if you have it.
Okay, I can open that up on my phone. I will.
It's pretty long.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
I listened to the governor's in the press conference too.
Yeah.
And that, what you're saying, you're saying that's what our list is what the governor has said. Is that correct?
Yes, among a lot of other things.
Okay.
It was very long. This is what pertains to Cleveland, Mississippi.
How many people you can have in a fishing boat?
I got you.
What did you say about a fishing boat?
Well, you've got how many people you can have in a fishing boat in there too.
What's,
Well, yeah, it's the Gulf Coast and everybody. So
yeah, everybody's yeah.
This is Cleveland, Mississippi, which is our biggest concern in the world right now.
It is, and Mayor, not trying to preempt anybody's comments, I'd move the adoption of the resolution.
Okay, Kirk made the motion.
Kirk Pavon.
Second by Paul.
Yeah.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Kirk, aye.
Okay, welcome, Maurice. Okay. Going down, let's see, we'll do the executive session last. The approval of the WWTP Phase 2 final application. What, Dominique?
So this, I'll let Josh take this over, but this is the
Okay.
wastewater treatment plant, Phase 2.
Okay,
This is the
Josh over
application.
here.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
All right, go ahead, Josh.
Phase 2, as you know, I'll give a little bit of background. But we split our wastewater treatment plant project up into 2 phases. Phase 1 we completed a few years ago. That was to satisfy all the EPA additional regulations they put on the city, which made us relocate our discharge to Sunflower River. Now we're ready for Phase 2. We've gotten a new permit from DEQ. Our limits haven't really changed. We feel comfortable moving forward to Phase 2, which is renovating the existing plant. That includes the influent pump station, renovating 160 acres of wastewater lagoons, and then the 400-acre spray field and application pump station. And do y'all have the packet of the cost? We revised our facilities plan last fall, got in line for SRF funding. Now we're at the point where we have to approve the actual funding application. And if approved, we should know if it's approved by the end of summer. I can elaborate as much or as little as needed.
You just need approval from us for the final application is basically all.
Which is pretty much committing to it. I mean, if we're gonna get the funding. I mean, we're gonna receive the SRF loan if we, moving forward. So
We can pay for
we're
it.
already in line to receive funding. As long as we submit the application, we're getting the funding. The loan.
Make the motion.
Robert made the motion. Maurice second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Bill, did you see everybody saying aye?
Can I ask a question?
Okay. Yes,
Josh. Yeah, Josh,
Yes.
didn't you say that we were going to try to do that at a minimum level? We were, we're going to do the things we had to do, but try to keep that cost down as much as possible.
Yes, sir. So what's in there now is, this is pretty much the bare minimum. We could split it into 3 phases, if we needed to. But right now it is pump station, lagoon, spray field. There's no fluff to it. And everything in there has got to be repaired at sooner than later. The lagoons are the most pressing item.
Well,
I was out there this morning.
The only reason I make that comment is this, the government still has not released their infrastructure package that's supposed to go with this COVID, these other incentives that have been released. And that may be coming down in the next few weeks. I think this is a perfect opportunity maybe to get some federal funding that we don't have to pay back, because this SRF just makes our water bills go up.
Yes, sir.
Can I share something in line with this? Is Kurt, Gary. The airport just received notice, Clint did about a week ago, that the big project, about $800,000 project to reseal the whole runway. Josh may remember we had about a 30% match or 25% match. Because of the COVID-19, FAA is going to pay 100% of that. That's fabulous.
Wow.
Good.
Good.
Awesome.
So Gary, just to make your point, there may be a lot of opportunities for infrastructure that we're talking about across the board.
Yes, it's coming. We need to be ready.
Yeah. I think to also your point, this is the final application. Before we fully commit to anything, we'll get the actual loan agreement, which won't come till probably July or August. So we have a little bit of time before we fully sign and commit to it. We could always cut down the loan amount
Right.
in August, whenever. So.
Thank you,
Okay,
Josh.
all the
Yes.
questions, we got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye across the board. Okay, Josh, what else you got?
Last thing I have is we took bids on our Fiducia Park contract 1, which is the earthwork contract portion, which is all the dirt moving, limestone, and all the utility infrastructure to go in. And our low bid is Joe Reed, and we are recommending to award contract 1 to the low bid.
Make a motion to approve.
Gary made the motion.
Second.
Paul second. All in favor, say aye.
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 All saying aye. Okay, that being said,
How much was the low bid? What was the low bid? How much was it?
The low bid was $406,575, which is right at our engineer's estimated amount for contract 1. Before next board meeting, we'll have bids on contract 2, which is the bathrooms and concession stand.
And Josh, if my memory serves me right, didn't we get a $375,000 grant from the state?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Okay, good.
okay. Kirk, do you want to get us in the executive session?
I move we consider entering into executive session for personnel employee action.
Kirk
Second.
made the motion. Gary second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I move we enter executive session for employee action.
Kirk made the motion.
So move.
Danny second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Okay, Dominique, have you got us in executive session?
All right, hold on.